Hi, everybody. Welcome to another great edition of The Girls. Remember these mugs, Janine? 10 years ago, we came up with The Girls and the nice hot pink. Cheers to you. Happy 10th anniversary. What is 10th anniversary, by the way? Is it a diamond?
I should Google that quick.
We have to be looking at
Google 10-year anniversary. Is it a diamond? I'll find out and see. There ain't no water in this cup tonight. Woohoo! We're celebrating. If you can guess what's in my mug, you get one. Anyway, but we like to have returning guests on and new guests, but we were talking off air and we were saying how the area that we live in has been enriched with so much talent, and we're able to have them on, even young, like every age. There's no discrimination, young, old, just we've had so many different guests on. It's great.
Right. And a variety of talents. These are ordinary people who have done extraordinary things, sometimes really resourceful with COVID and how they've reinvented themselves. People who have had really a lot of strength, to pursue, especially the young kids. My goodness. I mean, they're grueling days of it's not all fun and games. The kids who are working and doing commercials, and then we have the little chef, our little boy Jake that we had on. We've had so many talented people who hunt, people who teach, people who are survivors from cancer and all kinds of weird diseases. We've
domestic violence.
Yes, and a lot of people we're very brave to step up and talk with us about a lot of these things too, and share their experiences. Look at Marisa Burke, all of the people who have really come forward to help other people. We've just been extending out into not only our community, but to actually the world through the great access that we have with the internet. We're on YouTube and we have all of our shows archived. So a lot of people ask me where they can watch them, and you could just, go to SSP TV, YouTube, and you can watch all of the shows for the past 10 years. We have over 250 shows, and we have so many great people, Janine. I can't thank our sponsors enough, first of all, because from day one, we had great sponsors, and they are local people in the community, which we always say, stay local, support local, and it's just a local thing here. But we really do affect a lot of people. We've had a lot of people come in from other places, other states that watch us. And we know we have a lot of Floridians, we have the snowbirds here. They fly south and they should be coming back now. I think it's safe, guys. You could come back now. The temperatures are maybe up.
Not yet. When we look at how long we've been on, I look at when my kids were so young and we did the pumpkin carving with the girls, or when Mason was on, and it's just, they're graduating now. The girls are graduating. Yeah. Mason's going to be a senior in high school. And it's just, with your own lives at home, like your kids grow so fast, and when it's documented and you see it on.
Hello, look at my kids. My kids have kids. I have grandkids now.
Craziness how time passes, and it's just nuts. And how much the world has changed since COVID, and look at us, like who would have thought, like we're reaching people we never thought we would reach before because of the beauty of Zoom. So we thank Zoom, and I love our backgrounds because it's a funny thing now. I do these backgrounds and people always ask me when they say, what's your background going to be for the next show? So it's been like a joke now of coming up with, this is my new family room in the background today. Just cleaned it. But today we're having a returning guest on. We have Mara Galbiati. She is now 11. I can't believe it. She's so cute, but she has grown up and her career has blossomed. She's going to talk about her career, some of the fun people she's met, and some of the great places that she's been at. And we're going to find out if she has a boyfriend. Yeah.
That's always the big question. Yeah, well, as you notice, my background stays the same because I am actually sitting in a chair, and this chair is so versatile. The chair that I'm sitting in right now, I'm in my family room. I fold clothes here. I do the dog's prescriptions because he's on 10 different medications. So I do like the little, the daily pill containers. Yeah, we do everything right here. I do my nails here. I do my own nails at home, set up my little machine, and then I do a show here. So yeah, the Zoom is great.
Zoom, zoom, zoom. All right, when we come back, Mara Galbiati, a returning guest here on The Girls. Stay with us.
Welcome back to The Girls. As promised, we have a special girl with us. She was with us before, returning guest Mara Galbiati, and she is our favorite little actress and star of commercials, and she's just skyrocketing here since the last time she was on The Girls. We had so much fun. I missed you, honey. I haven't seen you in 3 years. How are you?
I'm good. I haven't been here in a long time. I'm great to be back.
That's
You got
great.
taller, your hair got longer, you look more mature. The ripe old age of 11.
She's still giggly and full of fun, but you have a list of things since you were on our show last time. You started out when you were 3, and we had you on, I think, when you were 8 years old, and your mom was with you. Of course, she's your manager, and you were doing commercials. We saw all kinds of neat things that you had done and learned how you got started. But you have everything from the commercial you did for Geisinger, was shown during the Super Bowl. How like super awesome was that to see yourself on a Super Bowl commercial?
I was really excited when it came on TV. I was with my mom. We were waiting for it to just come on, just randomly on one of those TVs. So I was really excited.
Did you have like the whole Super Bowl family over and everybody ready to watch it? Get a lot of feedback from your friends like we saw you on TV?
Yeah. A
You
lot
just
of my
start-
friends the next day, yeah, they came up to me and said, "Oh, I saw you on the Super Bowl," or whatever.
So have you been more recognized? Are you giving autographs, or people, say that they think they saw you somewhere because you changed, from 8 years old to 11 years old? There's a lot of changes. So you're still recognizable though, because you're still beautiful.
Yeah, a lot of people in my school Google me for some reason. Ever since I found out that on Google, like, oh, you could see me on Google and all that is, they've just been Googling me.
That's cool.
The rap sheet of what your mom sent, I don't know if you can see that, but you have so many things that you've been involved with. So I want to know at 11 years old how you keep up with school and with your work life. It seems like you're working full-time as a model and an actress, and you're also going to school. I know that you're originally from Drums, Pennsylvania. So tell us a little bit about that for someone who maybe doesn't know what a model actress has to go through. It's a very demanding schedule.
Well, okay, so the drive's really long sometimes. So, and then I have to miss school. There's a lot into it. I have to drive to school. I have to notify the school. It's a lot. Yeah.
So you're not homeschooled. You're not online. You actually go to school in person.
Yeah.
And then tell us about like the long days, like you're up early and then you're in studio where in New York City.
Well, yeah, usually when I get up early, I sleep in the car, and yeah.
So you have the built-in driver, the chauffeur, and you take along some snacks, I guess. Now, do you do makeup and hair before you get there, or is there a certain thing that they require of you?
It depends, like if they'll do my makeup and hair there, but if they don't do my hair or makeup there, we do it before we leave.
Are you allowed to change your hair or get braces, or, are you allowed to do certain things, or are they very strict on what image they want, what they like about your image?
So with the braces, I don't have any inside information on the braces, but my hair, I definitely can't dye or cut.
Really?
Like I can only get like trimmed a little bit, but yeah.
But they like your hair long and it's like a certain look that they had. So for every job, is there, like, walk us through, like, what kind of things do they tell you when you get these jobs? Do they give you very specific details on what you have to wear, or how they want your hair to look?
Well, on my hair, sometimes they'll give me like a look to like either do at home or they'll do there. Like they'll give me information on what we're doing and what we're wearing when we get there. And yeah, it's all really kind of fun.
So are most of your commercials and your shoots, are they mostly for clothing? Both of you?
Yeah, most of them are.
And so from the time that you were starting out until now, what have you enjoyed more when you were younger doing the commercials, or do you like doing the commercials more now? Is it a whole different thing for you?
Yeah, it's kind of a whole different, well, I don't know, just a new step into life, I guess. It's like when you start a new chapter in a book, or when you just like open up to a really big thing and it's like, whoa, like you get consumed kind of by it, but it like overwhelms you and you feel happy. Yeah.
Nice. What's like your favorite shoot that you've been on? Because I see here Crayola, Children's Place, Disney. You have some big names here. Lulaland. Like my mom said, you were in a Super Bowl commercial. What is like tell us about some exciting things that you've been in since you've been on the show.
Well, probably Tom Brown. I liked him the most, yeah, because it was really fun. It was flexible. It was really fun.
You met a lot of celebrities along the way?
Well, kind of not, but yeah.
So do you work mostly with adults, or are there a lot of other kids on the set that you're your age?
Well, sometimes it was like one time this adult was actually pretending to be my dad in a commercial. I think that was PP&L. And then the Tom Brown, we actually like, there's a bunch of different kids and we were working together, and yeah.
Every time I go on Instagram, you're popping up with like different things happening. What do you want to do with this career? Is this something like you want to do as your grown-up career? Is this something you're just having fun with along the way? How serious are we with this?
Well, I like having fun with it, but then also, yeah, I kind of want it to be my career as I grow up. So then like I'll have a lot of experience with it, and then I could just, yeah.
Which part of it do you like more, the commercials, or would you like to be behind the camera? Do you want to be an actress? What have you gotten?
I would like to be an actress, but I also would like to be in like commercials, you know?
Explain to them the difference between shooting a commercial versus, shooting your other, like a magazine or something like that.
I've had this one where I've had to come back for it actually, because there was so much to do in one day that they just had to move it to like a separate part of the day, and there was just a lot going on. But yeah.
You have speaking parts in these, or are you more just modeling?
I'm more just modeling, but sometimes there'll be like a little like clip or not, like of lines, but yeah.
And how about the poses now when you're modeling clothing? Do they show you which poses that they want, or do you just randomly go into all different kind of poses and then they'll select which ones they like?
I usually go into different and random poses, and then they'll select one, or they'll like recommend one to me, and then I mix it with another one.
And do you have modeling coaches, or do you just come up with this on your own?
I just come up with it on my own.
Oh, that's so cool. I could just see it in front of the mirror at night. You practice your poses?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
I was going to say we're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we are going to get more personal with Mara Galbiati. She is from Drums, Pennsylvania. She's a model and actress, returning guest for her 10th anniversary. I want to know if she has a boyfriend. So when we come back, we'll talk about it. Giggle, giggle. Stay with us.
Welcome back to the girls. Are here chatting with our favorite little movie star over here. We're going to call her that because she's an up and coming star. She's been doing commercials since she's 3 years old. You've seen her on our show when she was 8, and now she's the ripe old age of 11. You're in the double digits, Mara Galbiati. How the heck are you, sweetheart? And we've been talking about all of your commercials that you've done. give us some of the highlights of some of your most favorite commercials. Like you did one for Tom Brown, you did one with Disney, and with so many others. What are some of your favorites and some of the places you've been able to go and have experiences with?
Well, okay, so the Tom Brown one was really exciting because we got to dance on tables and we got to do other stuff. We got to write on typewriters and type on pieces of paper. We got different colored inks. It was amazing.
Oh my God,
And
a
then-
typewriter. What's that? Did you know what it was?
Yes, I know what it was. My parents actually have one in their office.
Okay. And then you actually did a shoot right in the center of Times Square. So talk a little bit about that, because that was kind of cool. Mom almost got run over by a bike, I heard.
So when traffic was stopped, they were actually going to reopen it, but then he had me like run out into the street, and then we like did poses like on the crosswalk and everything. It was amazing.
And
then
they had-
Stopping? Were people stopping to be like, oh, who's that? That must be some big time actress.
I think some people actually were stopping. Let's see.
Paparazzi in Philly.
That's true. There was paparazzi and everything.
And so what is it like to go into the stores, the toy stores? And I heard that you did some things with for Frozen for Disney. You were on the box with who was the girl, Anna? You were
Yeah,
on that
Anna.
box?
Yeah, okay. So when we got there, there was like this big studio and everything, and there was like a white table with the Anna box on it, and like I think there was Olaf and everything, and then there was like a back room where you could like chill out and like get snacks, and yeah, it was really fun.
Do you have a collection of all of these boxes now that you've been all these different toys? Do you get to have
Yeah,
one?
yeah. It's
How about the clothes? You get to
um,
keep the clothes?
Oh, actually, for this one shoot where we were going in this really like big house, I think there was like I actually went back for another shoot for that one too, but they were like, oh, we have so many clothes, you could pick like one set to keep and all that, and so I actually still have it. But yeah, it was good. It was like a seam, and I got to keep socks before. I still have them. Like I have from Bombas. It's amazing.
Is there anything that you had to wear that you didn't like? We won't say which company, but did you have to wear something that you didn't like? Because I had to wear something on my shows that I didn't really like, but I just sucked it up. So I just wondered at the ripe old age of 11 if you had to wear something that you don't like.
I had to wear this fairy dress before, but then I actually got used to it and it was really fun. But no, I didn't have anything that I didn't like to wear.
I know which one you're talking about, that fairy dress. That looks so cool. It's like I wanted to be a kid and be in that dress. That's how much fun you made it look. So you were a good actress if you really didn't like it.
Yeah, when we were in that shoe, when we were getting ready, there was like I think there was a parade going on outside. And then when we were walking to the shoot, I think there was actually like people with cameras, and they came up to the girl that was like directing us to the shoot, and they were like, oh, is she a famous model, and if so, can we take pictures? And she just said yes, so we just started taking pictures with them.
You have experienced so much that most 11-year-olds will never experience, Mara. On the normalcy side of things, do you have a boyfriend, or what do you like to do when you're not acting? Mom, close your ears so we can just ask some stuff that only you and I will know about.
Well, okay, so I do not have a boyfriend actually.
Okay.
And then, so what I like to do when I'm off shoots, sometimes I'll play like board games with my family, or I'll hang out with them, or I'll play with my cat. That's my funnest thing to do.
Nice. What are your
What's your
cat's
cat?
names?
So, okay, so my cat's name is Leah. We call her Lily for short. And then I have 2 other dogs.
And how about your brothers and sisters?
So I have 2 brothers and 1 sister. My sister's name is Mia. And then the oldest brother I have, his name is Brian. And then the youngest brother I have is I mean, not the youngest, but he's like the middle child. His name is Josh.
Okay, and do they act too, or are you the actress of the family?
I'm the actress of the family.
That's
Do
funny.
they like to tag along with you, or do they tease you about it like brothers and sisters do? So what's the interaction there with the
So, okay.
Yeah,
So
thanks.
my oldest brother, he actually took me to one of the shoots. It was fun.
Oh, so
I
everyone
think-
helps out with this, right? Mom is actually
Yeah.
holding your camera right now. So I know mom's like the biggest cheerleader because she's the one who set up everything. And you have two management companies, Mercury Management in Pennsylvania and Generation Model Management in New York City. And they help you gather all of your information, but you're also on Instagram and people can follow you there and watch as you evolve. So do you have any upcoming projects that you can tell us about? We have about 2 more minutes left of our show.
I don't think we have any upcoming shoots, but I believe we are planning one.
Oh, okay. Can you give us a hint? Is it somewhere tropical or is it somewhere local?
I think it's in a little bit like it's in New York, but
Okay.
I don't know exactly where. But yeah, it's in New York.
Are most of your shoots in New York?
Yeah, most of them are, but some of them are in New Jersey or like in the middle of both. But yeah.
So do you like going to New York City and then coming home, or do you wish you lived in New York City? Are you a city girl?
I'm not a city girl because I live close by a lot of my friends. So I would like to stay here, but then I'd also like to stay in New York so then it doesn't take that long to get to shoots.
Right.
That's a good point. Did you make a lot of friends along the way? I mean, with social media networking, do you have a lot of friends in the industry that I'm sure you see them at some of your shoots as well?
Yeah, I met at my latest shoot. I've met 3 friends actually, and they were all super nice. But they also lived in like New Jersey, and someone I can't remember where they lived, but they lived really far away. Like they came a long way. I think it was like 5 hours.
Do you meet up with some of these kids that you meet, some of your friends? Do you meet them again and again at different commercials, or is it just that you keep in touch?
Yeah, I do actually like sometimes see them there unexpectedly, but yes, we do keep in touch over online, and sometimes we meet up at shoots.
Awesome.
I guess your play dates are mostly online, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Mara, keep in touch with us as well because I'm sure you'll be on again. Every time I go on Instagram, I see your pictures, and we wanted to have you on for our 10th anniversary because your career is just growing and growing and growing. And I'm sure that in the future, you're going to be on some shows that we're going to know about, right?
Well, she'll have her own show because look at, she was 1 year old when we went on air. And now she's 11 years old. So who knows what the next 10 years is going to hold for you. We'll have the Mara Galbiati show.
Ooh.
Right? And you'll have us on as your guest.
And so how can people see you? Is it on Instagram?
Yes, on Instagram.
Very nice. Very nice. Well, keep in touch with us. Thank you, Mom. I know you're off camera, but thank you for letting Mara be on the show again and to share her modeling and acting, I should say, career. Again, Mara is from Drums, Pennsylvania. We're always very excited to have people on that are from where we grew up, this area in northeastern Pennsylvania. So Mara, thank you so much. I know your favorite show, to be honest, still The Girls. You said that last
Yes,
time.
of course.
And next time, I promise we'll be in person. We'll be done with all this Zoom stuff.
Yes,
And we'll play another
Yeah.
game.
I can't wait. Thank you for having me. I'm grateful to be here.
We'll see you next time right here on The Girls.